It's, it's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful that someone understands me now. I've never asked anybody that. There's no one in my life. I put it out there and I ask, isn't this the way it is? And it's like, yeah, since the dawn of time, people have had slaves. If someone was to open doors like that into my mind every fucking day, I'd be dangerous. Because now I realize that your babysitter is a slave, and you can get away with high tier sins. The most against God. You know what I mean? With that, you can get an assistant, and you could just fuck her around. Like, you could literally just abuse her, fuck her around a human maze, make her run like a hamster through the shit, play pinball with her psyche. My assistant asks me all the time, am I your fucking assistant or just... See, it's like, they say either you're gonna marry a gay person, or you're gonna have a gay marriage, or you're gonna marry a prostitute. Well, I would definitely marry a prostitute. I have, I think, and probably don't even know it, but because that's your assistant, really. She's a blowjob queen, Molly McBlowjob, ready, obsequious, begging hoe when I just snap my finger. She's the assistant. Isn't that that's always how it goes? Why do you travel with 3 assistants then, Mr. Roberts? How do you justify that? God, that's what I'm saying. It's how do I travel with 3 assistants? That's what I need. It's none of your business. It's entourage. And I pay them like a job, but here's the thing. Like, when they start partying too much, like, I'll be having a party with some other rock star, and I'll be there, and she'll come in as the assistant, and the other rock star will go, he'll be kind to her. He knows what she is, and he'll smile at me, then he'll smile at her, and I'll smile at her, and then she'll start lamping and hanging out, and spends most of the day doing our drugs, drinking our booze, not really interfering on our time, but nonetheless there, and being a visible distraction to my rock star friend who also has a gold dick, and he's got his own entourage since he's here in my dungeon. We don't mind if you hang out, but really, why don't we call one of this guy's friends when we could do it? So I would tell her the next day, I'll pay you half because you were not present as the assistant, bitch. You were slacking as the glorified prostitute. You were slacking. And she'll be like, what do you mean you're not gonna fucking pay me? I was there all day. It's like, nah, bitch. See, I'll tell you what, bitch. You could take half day's pay, or you could fucking get the fuck out, get your fucking bags, and I'll kick that shit to the curb. Kick the can. How's that, bitch? Because yesterday you spent all day staring at my friend's cock, talking sweet to him like he was paying you, and he's trying to be polite to me, that we're trying to talk rock star shit. You got in the way of that vibe. I don't mind if you're there. He likes to store you for his wank, but you don't need to do that. Don't compete with his sluts. Our time together as 2 rock stars, that's the shit. And then she'll just be staring at me like, so you think about it, bitch. How about I'll give you 1 hour to fucking think about it, or you can get the fuck out. Forever, because there's 2 schizoids right here that are bobbing their heads, and they were mad because they weren't there. They were mad because you tried to pull such hijinks, and you can clean out your you can clean out your fucking purse and get the fuck out. That's it. Oh, dude, I love those bitches though. And if she wants to make a thing about it, she'll be gone, but she'll be back in a week and a half or 2 weeks, and it's like, nah, you fucked up. Now I'm gonna fuck all your best friends. Now I'm thinking about your cousins. I want to fuck them too. I want to fuck your dad, because just don't play with it. But that's how it should be since the dawn of time. The babysitter, even the paper boy. When you want to start out on a grassroots level, you as a homeowner, you own that dude. What about the paper boy killer, who starts doing that shit? Paperboy. What master do you serve, Paperboy? I'm only fucking 11. And it's like, yeah. Someone owns the Paperboy. Someone owns the ice cream man. But that's how it is. That's when people try to sound highbrow. They'll say, you're just a civil servant. Well, that's like a phrase that people that are unaware say that shit because they don't understand what that means. You're just a civil servant. It's just too large to even pontificate on in one fucking video. That's probably my last. Isn't that the way it is? That's great shit, though. That's how societies are built. I thought I had it right. See, I should have went to college, a long time ago. Imagine what I could be doing right now if I... Now I sound old. Now that sounds dated, but it's true. I think that's when you assess your shit and you'll be like, what the fuck was I doing all this time? But that's how societies are built. The paper boy's a slave. To have those lyrics would be great. My babysitter's a slave. You know what I mean? And you could just go, and then in the next verse you talk about, I don't know, your boss or some shit.